Check 1 2. 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 Hmm. 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 Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, Bill. And welcome to Larry Knight Field as the Sumrall Bobcats are set to face the Purvis Tornadoes here in Sumrall in a semifinal matchup at the Adidas tournament. JoJo Parker leading things off for the Purvis Tornadoes and Kellen Garcia on the mound here for the Bobcats. JoJo Parker comes into the game hitting a whopping .500. He's got 3 home runs and 4 doubles so far on the season. And I've got a good co-host with me here in this matchup, Billy Garrity.
And it's an honor to be here with you, Mr. Zane.
And Billy Garrity just finishing up his baseball career. Played a while here at Sumrall. Familiar face if you are from the Sumrall area. And Kellen Garcia lands that breaking ball for strike 2. Garcia, the pitcher tonight. And Landon Hawkins over there at Garcia's regular position of second base. Garcia's 1-2 pitch, and then misses away for ball 2. And that one, a good-looking pitch. And he calls it ball 3. A very close pitch there. Billy, what do you think about that pitch?
I'd probably have to ring him up on that one if it was me out there.
And that one's going to be a strike 3, so Kellen Garcia gets JoJo Parker looking for out number 1.
Looks like a pretty similar spot to me there.
Pitcher number 22, Drew Swan.
Good pitch nonetheless.
And a good pitch and a good start for Kellen Garcia. Garcia comes to the game with 2 appearances on the mound, 1.2 innings, and came into the game with 3 strikeouts. Hadn't given up a hit yet. And now the pitcher for the Tornadoes, Drew Swan, steps in. Drew Swan hitting .378. And Garcia looking sharp on the mound so far, filling up the zone. And a breaking ball. That one falls in. Billy, his ability to mix the pitches so far in this ball game looks very impressive from the second baseman.
It is very impressive.
And that pitch misses inside for ball 1. The Tornadoes line up JoJo Parker, and then the pitcher Drew Swan. Then center fielder Jacob Parker, right fielder Hudson Walker. The 1-2 pitch was fouled off. And then the first baseman, Cannon Turner. Then the second baseman, Tice Shepard. Then the DH, Ethan Walker. He's hitting for the catcher, Banks Teeter. Then the third baseman, Bo Flatt. And the left fielder, Paxton Cooper. And Garcia makes easy work and gets his second strikeout of the game. And now the big lefty, Jacob Parker, comes to the plate here for the Tornadoes. Center fielder number 8, Jacob Parker. So Jacob Parker, the Mississippi State signee, also atop the draft board for the upcoming MLB draft. And he takes that one for strike 1. Billy, being a power lefty, what do you think about Jacob Parker?
Man, I think he's got a lot of tools in the bag. I think he's got a real bright future ahead of him. Real strong, good swing lefty.
Center fielder, too, as big as he is.
Yeah, very athletic as well.
A lot of speed. The Purvis Tornadoes come into the game with a 10-2 record. Their 2 losses have come from Ocean Springs and Columbia Academy. A good breaking ball there, but the umpire says it misses. So a .484 average so far on the season here for Parker. And a swing, and that one's fouled back into the neck.
Garcia looking sharp right now, for sure.
Garcia filling it up. A lot of confidence on the mound. I'll just be interested to see how he reacts with a runner on base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a breaking ball. And this one's going to be hitting the shallow center, and it's going to fall for a single. A tough break for Garcia as that one got in on the hands of Parker. But he muscles it out for a single.
Right fielder number 30, Hudson Walker.
So now Hudson Walker steps up to the plate. Here for the Tornadoes and 2 outs. Parker, a lot of speed over there at first base. Garcia, a very athletic pitcher. I imagine a good pickoff move. Parker, a big lead, and he steals. And a breaking ball. And Hessian really had no chance on that breaking ball in the dirt. So Parker steals second on the first pitch. And now Hudson Walker, the right fielder for the Tornadoes, up to bat with a runner in scoring position. Walker comes into the game hitting .281 and a powerful lineup. He's hitting in the 4 spot. Tornadoes in the digital camouflage tops, white bottoms, and the Sumrall Bobcats in the classic baby blue tops and the white pinstripe bottoms. Davis holding Parker over there at short. And this one is hit out of play. And that one skins a truck. Neither team going to be throwing their top 2 pitchers here in this ball game, with them being district foes. This one hitting the left field. Caden Williamson's going to throw it in, and that's going to be an RBI single for Hudson Walker here with 2 outs. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Cannon Turner.
First baseman number 25, Cannon Turner.
So after Garcia strikes out the first 2 batters he faces, the Purvis Tornadoes now have back-to-back singles. Cannon Turner hitting .243 on the season. He's got Walker standing at first base. And a swing and a miss, but that one gets behind Hessian. And it's going to allow Hudson to reach second base. And Billy, we were talking about Cannon Turner before the game. A very good build on this guy.
Yeah, very promising build for sure.
A lot of upside for Cannon Turner. He's signed with Pearl River. He takes a breaking ball for strike 2. Signed with Pearl River, the dominant JUCO force here in Mississippi. So no balls, 2 strikes. Here with 2 outs.
Good spot.
And that one misses barely for ball 1. A good 0-2 pitch there for Garcia.
Garcia's been all around it seems like, so far.
Yeah, very consistent. Looks like he's very comfortable on the mound here today. And a runner. And that's a swing and a miss. So Garcia gets 3 strikeouts here in the first inning. But the Purvis Tornadoes take a 1-0 lead in the top of the inning. But the Bobcats come to bat here shortly. And so Drew Davis set to lead things off here against the Tornadoes. He's hitting .348 on the season and has really found a groove out of the leadoff spot here for the Bobcats. And he's going to face the pitcher, Drew Swan. This one driven to left field. A high fly ball, but it's kept caught for out number one. A good swing there by Davis, but flown out to left field, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Caden Williamson.
Left fielder number 5, Caden Williamson.
So Caden Williamson steps up to the plate here with one out. So one pitch, one out for Swan, and he throws a breaking ball for strike one.
Back-to-back breaking balls to start the game.
Back-to-back breaking balls to start the game. Davis must have been sitting on it for him to swing at it out of the gate. And that fastball misses away for ball one. Caden Williamson, man, has been a spark in this Bobcat lineup since returning. Missed a few games at the beginning of the year due to elbow surgery. But he has been back and been a staple here out of the top. The Bobcats lineup tonight, Drew Davis, who led things off, and then Caden Williamson, then Landon Hawkins, Leo Odom, Jack Miller, Will Rayner, Braylon Harrison, Hayden Brown, and then Turk Hessian. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Williamson. And he fouls that breaking ball off, staying alive here with 2 strikes. You know, Caden Williamson, not somebody that's just going to overpower the ball, but, man, he can put the ball into the bat. And that is what makes him effective, very effective on the bases as well. And now one misses away. And Billy out of Swan, nothing really overpowering as well, but you can tell he's going to fill the zone and make these Bobcat hitters earn it.
Absolutely, he's going to make the kid swing.
And a fly out to center field. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Bobcats.
Second baseman number 16, Landon Hawkins.
So Landon Hawkins, now the hitter, hitting .367, had a walk-off home run last night to 10-run rule the Taylorsville Tartars, and that is what has got us here today. Them, Sumrall, the number 1 seed in the Adidas tournament.
Seems like Hawkins is finding a groove as well, swinging it.
Yeah, Hawkins putting the bat to the ball, and he's going to get a 2-out hit here. So pretty much the same thing as what the Tornadoes did. 2 outs and then a 2-out single, and now Leo Odom.
Third baseman number 4, Leo Odom.
And Leo Odom steps up to the plate here with 2 outs. Landon Hawkins, a 2-out single up the middle. And Odom, a lot of juice in his bat, and besides the long ball, hadn't really had much success at the beginning of the year at the plate, but he has got his average all the way up to .310. Has really gotten hot here recently. Had a great game just a night ago against the Tartars. Swan comes set. And that one fouled out of play. Billy, you can attest to this. This is a fun game to play in right here.
Absolutely. I think it's the best matchup in the state.
2 teams that these kids have pretty much grown up with each other. Probably will text after the game. But they'll have to face them 3 times this year as they face them tonight. And then in 2 weeks, they open up the division play.
He should have thrown that ball.
And if the catcher would have been able to throw that, he probably would have got a batter's interference there. Odom fell over the plate swinging at that breaking ball, but luckily the catcher, Banks Teeter, dropped the ball. But Landon Hawkins in scoring position now. A base hit would probably score him, and he's going to pop this one up to right field. Right fielder comes in, camps under it for out number 3. So Banks Teeter, or Drew Swan, gets out of the bottom of the first inning scoreless. And the Tornadoes come to bat here in the top of the second. So we're back live here in the top of the second inning. The Purvis Tornadoes lead after 1-0. And Tice Shepard, Ethan Walker, and Bo Flatt all due up here for the Tornadoes. Garcia throws that one right down the pipe.
Looked a little up, maybe.
But must have missed up. It's kind of hard for us to tell back here. But he throws that one down the middle for a big swing and a miss.
That is good stuff. Very good stuff.
Tice Shepard hitting 280, on the season. Yeah, Garcia looking very sharp on the mound, and that breaking ball falls in. You can just tell he's got a lot of feel for his pitches.
That's tight.
Garcia, an East Central signee. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't do both, as he gets his fourth strikeout of the game in an inning in the third.
DH number 11, Ethan Walker.
So Ethan Walker, now the hitter, the DH. He's DHing for the catcher, Banks Teeter. And Walker fouls that one off. Walker, a very big kid. Looks like he's about to bust out of the jersey. So no balls, one strike here to Walker. And that's going to be a strike.
Dang, that is a very, very sharp breaking ball from Garcia.
Looks more like a slider than a 12-6.
Yeah, absolutely. Slider cutter mix kind of.
And here it is again. That one's hit sharp to Drew Davis. Drew Davis goes in the hole, makes the grab, makes the long throw to first. Route number 2, a good play there by Davis. And that's a veteran shortstop over there, even though he's in 10th grade.
Absolutely. That was a very mature play to use the bounce right there.
Third baseman number 7, Bo Flatt.
Some people don't realize ball will get there a lot quicker if you bounce it.
That's right. It's especially for the outfielders who have to make these very long throws. You always see them lollipop it to the bag, but especially on this turf, bounce it.
Absolutely.
Get it there a little faster, and it's going to be a little more accurate as well, because Davis could have tried to rear back and throw that one to first. And that one hits flat. So a hit by pitch. Garcia, just like last inning, gets the first 2 outs, and then now he's walked a batter.
Left fielder number 9, Paxton Cooper.
So Paxton Cooper, the 9-hole hitter, and JoJo Parker on deck here with 2 outs. Flat stands at first. Garcia now working out of the stretch.
Really want to get this out here before Parker gets back up.
Absolutely. That one misses away.
It's a very big out here.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Paxton Cooper watches that one up, and you're going to see Coach Miller come to the mound to talk to Garcia.
Settle him down a little bit, refocus.
Yeah, give him some words of encouragement. The first 2 outs have been easy tonight, but once he got it past that, it's been tough. Tornadoes with a 1-0 lead after an inning of play, and a good crowd here tonight. Purvis brought a good crowd.
These 2 fan bases always travel extremely well.
You know, it's felt like the Lamar County tournament today with Oak Grove and Columbia Academy playing a game ago. Columbia Academy advancing to the championship. They won 12-7 in game 1. And they will face the winner of this game right after this. A 3-0 count. Here to Cooper. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Cooper shows the bunt. And now the leadoff man, JoJo Parker, comes to the plate, and the dangerous part of the lineup. 2 runners on here with 2 outs. Parker struck out looking his first at-bat.
Shortstop number 1, JoJo Parker.
So JoJo Parker, 0 for 1 on the day. You probably won't get him looking again, Bill.
No, it's hard to get a player of his caliber twice, but good start right there.
Looks like it crossed up Hessian. So he heads to the mound. Parker hitting .500 going into this game. 3 home runs, 4 doubles. And heck of an athlete. If you're Garcia, just trying to get him to roll over on something. And he is going to hammer this one into left center. Caden Williamson camps under it for out number 3. And so the Tornadoes are left scoreless here in the top of the second, and we head to the bottom half of the inning. This is Zane Berry and Billy Garrity. You are watching Bobcat Baseball. So we're back live here in the bottom of the second inning. Jack Miller leading things off here for the Bobcats. Miller hitting .345 on the season. Has had a great start. He watches that one in for strike 1. I'm telling you, Drew Swan really filling up the zone and has had the Bobcat hitters on their front foot so far through an inning. That one misses low. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Miller. And a swing and a miss there by Miller. And that's going to bring the count to 1-2. 66-mile-an-hour breaking ball. But you kind of sit back, and these Bobcat hitters kind of pulling it. And that one misses out. Brings the count to 2-2.
I feel like Purvis has always lived by hard in and soft away while they're pitching. Just made me think of it.
And this one hit to the shortstop, and JoJo Parker makes it look easy over there at short.
It's a vacuum over there.
Not a place you want to hit it if you're a Bobcat hitter.
Right fielder number 9, Will Rayner.
So the right fielder, Will Rayner, steps up to the plate now. Here with 1 out, Will Rayner. Man, a fantastic start to the season, hitting .323. He had a few strikeouts last night. But, man, he's had a good start, and he keeps it going with a single up the middle. Here with 1 out.
It's a great swing there from old Will Rayner.
Center fielder number 22, Braylon Harrison.
So Braylon Harrison now comes to the plate. Very speedy. I wouldn't discredit trying to bunt for a hit right here. I know he's not going to. But, man, it would be a great idea. You know, Bill,
Yeah.
I lived and died by the bunt.
Did. You were one of the better bunters I've ever played with.
And
it helps.
It's hard to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And it helps when you have someone as fast as Dennis Jackson right in front of you.
Correct. And when he gets to first base or second base and you bunt, even if you get out, it's still a sacrifice bunt.
Absolutely.
That one found back behind us. So it really didn't hurt you. Now with 1 out, it makes it a little more difficult for it to be a good idea. But if you did it for a hit instead of a sacrifice, I think Harrison could beat it out safely. Harrison fouls that one off. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Tony Farlow and the Purvis Tornadoes.
Be a tough play here.
And that one hits off the glove of flat, and it's going to go into left field. And a good base running decision there by Rayner, as that one didn't even leave the infield, and he was able to reach third because there was nobody there.
Great heads-up base running there. With 1 out, always take that chance.
DH number 3, Hayden Brown.
So now a first and third situation. You got Braylon Harrison at first. I would imagine they're going to take a chance. Rayner with a lot of speed over at third. And then you have Brown, the lefty, hitting. And I'll tell you what would not be a bad idea. I hate to bring this up again, but lay down a bunt.
Got a little safety squeeze.
A little safety squeeze. Play a little small ball.
Acts as a sacrifice or safety. It's a little bit tougher with that left-handed hitter up, though. Catcher can see him coming out of the corner of his eyes compared to if a righty's hitting.
And a first to third move by Swan. He throws it to first, but doesn't fool anybody. Yeah, Tony Farlow always has a good squad down the road at Purvis, and this is always a very good matchup. That one's going to miss in, and Harrison's going to be able to slide into second safely. So now 2 runners in scoring position here for Hayden Brown. Kind of getting dark out here. You can tell the weather is going to start to move in closer to the end of this game. Swan going to be working out of the windup. Now with a runner on third.
The weather doesn't hold off. May have to bank on a championship Sunday.
Might have to. And Columbia Academy has already secured their spot in the championship. This one is going to be a hit. It bounces over the first baseman, and it's going to be 2. It may be 3. And he slides into second. Could have been a triple. But he didn't pick up. Coach Davis slides into second, but it's a 2 RBI double, and the Bobcats lead 2-1 here in the second inning.
Catcher number 2, Turk Hesher.
And now Turk Heshen, the catcher, comes to the plate. Now one's going to peg Heshen in the back, and we are back to the top of the order here for the Bobcats.
Could really get something cooking here for the Bobcats.
And what did Harrison do in his at-bat?
He,
it was an E5 on the third baseman, so that's got us to where we are now. 2 runners on, and Drew Davis, the hitter here for the Bobcats. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to deep left center.
It's a similar situation to what Purvis was in last inning. Leadoff guy coming up. Runners on.
That's right. And yet Davis, Williamson, and Hawkins all do up here for the Bobcats. That breaking ball falls in for a strike. Swan facing a little adversity here in the second. And this breaking ball is hit to center field. And Hayden Brown is going to try to get 3. A good relay there by Purvis, and they're going to shoot him at third. And the fiery arm from Jacob Parker throws it to JoJo Parker, and a smooth relay by JoJo, and they get out at third. But the Bobcats take a 2-1 lead as we head to the top of the third inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So we are back live here in the top of the third inning. Drew Swan set to lead things off here for the Tornadoes. Drew Swan, Jacob Parker, and Hudson Walker all due up this inning for the opposing team. Garcia toes the rubber, throws a good breaking ball, but it misses low. Garcia, a lot of feel in that breaking ball. So 1-0 count here to Swan. That one misses in for ball 2. Raymond and Truvy McCraney watching from Lincoln Road in Hattiesburg, and they say go Bobcats. Also Jim and Glenda Cody watching tonight. And one more, my good friend Brady Farlow, whose dad is the head coach of the Purvis Tornadoes, tuning in tonight. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Drew Swan. And that one misses in, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. And now the big bat in this Tornado lineup, Jacob Parker.
Center fielder Jacob Parker.
So Jacob Parker, he's 1 for 1 on the 9. He's got a single in his first at-bat. He steps up after a leadoff walk to Drew Swan with a runner on first base. That fastball misses away for ball 1. Garcia, his primary position is not pitcher. So I'd like to see if he'll wear down the later this game goes. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Parker. Garcia picks to first. Miller grabs it, puts the tag on him, but it's not in time. And the rain's starting to trickle down here in Sumrall.
No thunder or lightning yet, though, so
Yeah, no thunder or lightning, just a light little rain.
you can play for a while on this field in the rain before it becomes a problem.
And Garcia picks to first again. But the pinch runner slides back in safely. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Parker. The 1-0 pitch is absolutely destroyed. And Jacob Parker, with 1 swing of the bat, gives the Purvis Tornadoes a 3-2 lead. He got every stitch of that one, and Billy.
Yeah, that ball was crushed. Got out of here in a hurry.
Billy, that one reminded me of a few that you've hit.
Mine would have probably ended up in that creek back there, but
Keep dreaming, buddy.
Just playing. Great swing there from Jake Parker.
Jake Parker absolutely torches that one.
Right fielder number 30, Hudson Walker.
So now the right fielder, Hudson Walker, comes to the plate with nobody on, nobody out. And maybe gives Garcia a fresh restart because this one's popped up to left field and Caden Williamson camps under it for out number 1. And you know, sometimes you just need that fresh, okay, that happened. Now let's get back on the mound, throw it up, and get back in the zone. And Garcia does just that.
Absolutely.
1 pitch, 1 strike, and if you're Coach Miller, that's what you like to see after giving up a very long home run. And they're going to call the players into the dugout with a rain delay. So we will be back after the delay, but the Purvis Tornadoes have a 3-2 lead here over the Bobcats. We're back live here in Sumrall at Larry Knight Field. A weather delay had pushed the third inning back about 30 minutes, but we're back, and Cannon Turner set to lead things off here for the Tornadoes.
First baseman number 25, Cannon Turner.
So Cannon Turner comes to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. The last thing that happened here at Larry Knight Field, Jacob Parker hit one about 400 down the right field line to give the Purvis Tornadoes a 3-2 lead. But me and Billy Garrity are back here live as Kellen Garcia toes the rubber for the Bobcats. He started the game and has looked sharp, besides the one mistake to Parker. But the Bobcats have a 3-2, or Purvis Tornadoes have a 3-2 lead here in the top of the third inning.
It's always tough to get back into a groove after a rain delay. So.
Yeah, after a rain delay, a wet ball. And Hawkins comes out to the mound to give Garcia some words of encouragement. 2 balls, no strikes here to Turner. Turner, a very big kid, a lot of juice in the bat, and he takes that one for strike one. Tice Shepard stands on deck, and then Ethan Walker to follow him.
Not a bad spot.
Must have been a good take there by Cannon Turner, and that's going to bring the count to 3-1. Let us know where you're watching from. Give me a text at 601-408-0292. And that's a leadoff walk there to Cannon Turner, and that's going to bring up Tice Shepard.
Got to make a change here.
Second baseman number 2, Tice Shepard.
And looks like the Bobcats are going to make a change on the mound, and that'll be the night for Kellen Garcia. But I tell you what, a lot of strikeouts for Garcia. Looks like he had 4 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings. And that's going to be it. And here comes Cooper McCoy out of the bullpen.
Let's go.
So we will be back after the break. So we're back, and freshman pitcher Cooper McCoy now in for the Bobcats with a runner on first. Cooper McCoy, a good-looking freshman, a lot of upside for McCoy. He throws that one down the middle, but it misses high for ball one. Tice Shepard, he's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking. Turner stands at first. A lot of speed from Turner, a long, lanky frame from him. Can really get down and run the bases. One ball, no strikes. Here to Shepard. And that's going to be a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Shepard. McCoy. The guy who's seen some innings this year for the Bobcats. And that one's going to be fouled off out by the football field. Coach Drew Granger, the new Sumrall football coach this year, came from Taylorsville. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Shepard. McCoy comes set, the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and it gets behind Hessian.
Tried to aim that one a little bit, it seemed like.
That was a tough one there on Hessian. Missed away. Just the spin on that breaking ball is going to make that ball bounce a little weird off the turf. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Shepard. 1 out. A runner at second base. As Turner advanced to second on the wild pitch. If it'll stay like this, it's a perfect night here in Sumrall, Bill. And a swing and a miss. And Cooper McCoy records a strikeout. And now Ethan Walker comes to the plate.
Great pitch there, challenged him up.
DH number 11, Ethan Walker.
So Ethan Walker, who hit a hard ground ball to Drew Davis in his first at-bat, but Drew Davis scooped it up and threw it to first for the putout. So Walker 0 for 1 in the game so far. But Walker, a lot of juice in his bat. Walker also going to Pearl River Community College. There's some teammates on the field. Landon Hawkins going to Pearl River Community College. And a very special shout out, Miss Vicky Sumlin checking in. She said, no doubt I'm watching my boys, but she's stuck in Asheville, North Carolina, working. And she says, tell Billy I said hello as well.
Hey, Miss Vicky.
And then Christy Martin checking in from Folsom, Louisiana. And they're going to intentionally walk Ethan Walker. So an easy way now.
Third baseman number 7, Bo Flat.
So now Bo Flat comes to the plate with 2 runners on. Bo Flat. A big spot for him. Turner stands at second, Walker at first. A lot of seniors on this Purvis Tornado roster. Turner a senior, Walker a senior, the Parker brothers seniors. And a check swing strike.
Very veteran game going on here.
Yeah, very veteran game. You got senior Leo Odom, senior Landon Hawkins, Jack Miller. Just a bunch of seniors out there on the field right now.
Braylon Harrison, senior.
Braylon Harrison, Turk Hessian, Caden Williamson, Will Rayner, Kellen Garcia.
Goodness.
All of them seniors. Well, Braylon Harrison's a junior.
Is he? Oh.
And that breaking ball misses. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Bo Flat. Flat was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He steps up with 2 outs. And that's going to be a ball up. And that's going to bring the count to 3-1. You know, even though this game, district-wise, doesn't count for anything, you know both teams want to have the pride aspect of winning this game. And Bo Flat walks, and that's going to load the bases here for Paxton Cooper. And if you are Cooper McCoy, this is the guy that you want to get because JoJo Parker stands on deck.
Absolutely. This is a very
Left
big
fielder
out
number
here.
9, Paxton Cooper.
So the left fielder, Paxton Cooper, comes up to the plate. JoJo Parker on deck and bases loaded. McCoy finds the strike zone there.
Good pitch there.
Working out of the windup now. Maybe a little more comfortable out the windup. No balls, 1 strike. And this one is going to be dribbled to third, but it's going to roll foul. So a quick 2 strikes on Cooper. McCoy trying to get out of this inning. He came in after Kellen Garcia walked Turner. No balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch, a good spot there by McCoy. Bill, that's right where you want to throw it with an 0-2 count.
Absolutely. That was a great pitch. Great pitch.
You know, something like that, the 9-hole hitter sometimes will chase that pitch. The breaking ball, good block by Turkeshian. But McCoy now has a 2-2 count here on Cooper.
Big pitch here. Next 2 pitches.
Yeah, really got to win this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here for the Tornadoes. And that 2-2 pitch is a called strike. And Cooper McCoy sends his team to the dugout. And that is ginormous
That is huge.
for Cooper McCoy. Caden Williamson to lead things off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So we are back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Caden Williamson set to lead things off, and then Landon Hawkins and Leo Odom due up here for the Bobcats. First pitch strike there from Swan. And that one misses low to Caden Williamson. Caden Williamson flew out to center field in his first at-bat. That one misses low. So a 2-1 count now to Caden Williamson. He watches it in the dirt again, and the count goes 3-1. The Purvis Tornadoes have an arm in the bullpen. And a 3-1 pitch right down the pipe for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Williamson. And he's going to hit this one to the shortstop. Shortstop JoJo Parker throws it to first and makes easy work out of it. Route number 1.
Hard place to hit it to, for sure.
Second base, number 16, Landon Hawkins.
Yeah, not the person you want to hit it to on the field. JoJo Parker just makes everything look easy. That one misses out. Hawkins came into the game hitting .367. He has a lone ball on the year. And that one found back into the net. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Hawkins. Odom stands on deck. For Sumrall, you'd love to get a run here. Two balls, 1 strike now to Hawkins. Here with 1 out. The breaking ball misses low. So 3 balls, 1 strike. The sun trying to peek through here at Larry Knight Field. And this one's going to be hit up the middle. And he gets under the glove of JoJo Parker, so that's one of the few times that you'll see that happen. And that's a single for Hawkins.
Third baseman, number 4, Leo Odom.
So Leo Odom now, the hitter here for the Bobcats. Odom very capable of giving the Bobcats a lead here. He hit one last night that still has not landed.
Ooh, just missed that one.
And he pops that one out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Here to Odom. Drew Swan throwing a good game on the mound for the Tornadoes. Odom, an Ole Miss commit, or signee. He'll be pitching for the Rebels next season. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hawkins stands at first. That one misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Odom. Jack Miller stands on deck for the Bobcats.
Looks like he was sitting on that slider.
A big swing. Looked like he was all over it. But fouls it back into the catcher, Teeter. Now Odom has 2 strikes. And this one's hit to the shortstop. Could be 2. He flips it to second for an out. And so that's a fielder's choice there for the Tornadoes.
First baseman, number 27, Jack Miller.
So a fielder's choice. And that gives the Tornadoes 2 outs on the inning.
Big fan of Jack Miller's walkout song.
Jack Miller. And he's hit very well this season. You can probably accredit that to the walkout song.
Absolutely. It's got him a few hits for sure.
Odom stands at first. And that one, strike on the white line. Misses low on the 0-2 pitch. And this one's hit to center field. Jacob Parker camps under it. And the Bobcats go scoreless in the 3rd. So the Tornadoes lead 3-2 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So we are back here in the top of the fourth inning, and Cooper McCoy has the tough part of the lineup here for the Tornadoes. JoJo Parker, Drew Swan, and Jacob Parker. JoJo Parker is 0 for 2 on the day. He's striking out, and he flew out to the left fielder. McCoy in the windup.
Ooh,
and that's going to be a called strike.
Great spot right there. Great spot.
Good pitch there by McCoy. You know, that pitch probably does look in to JoJo Parker because he was all over the plate right there.
Not used to getting challenged in either.
Yeah, he's probably used to staying away. Breaking ball maybe falling in. We got a time on the field. Hessian trying to put his earpiece back in. He gets it back in, and we're good to go. JoJo Parker with a 1-1 count. And that one hits Parker, and he pimps that one and walks to first base.
He's 14.
Pitcher number 22, Drew Swan.
So Drew Swan steps up to the plate now with no outs. Parker stands at first, and I guarantee you he's stealing at some point during this at-bat. A swing and a miss. No balls, one strike. Here to Swan. And a swing and a miss. And McCoy gets another swing and a miss. And that's going to bring the count to 0-2. I would throw another one of those fastballs just a little further out here. Just see if you can get a swing.
That's exactly what they do. Also gives you a chance to throw Parker out if he takes off.
Yeah, no 2 counts. Usually a pretty good count to steal in.
Have to bet my top dollar here. He's gone.
Yes, absolutely. You can just tell the way he's standing. And a swing. That's going to be a strikeout.
Ooh, close play.
Check it. So they call him out on the strikeout, but unable to get Parker on the throw. So now Jacob Parker heads to the plate. And third base coach coming to talk to the home plate umpire.
It's your call, first base umpire.
But now, if you're Purvis, you're feeling good with Jacob Parker up, with his brother standing at second. Jacob Parker 2 for 2 on the day. He's got a single and a 2-run shot. Back just an inning ago. McCoy. A good play by Hawkins. He gets up, throws it to first, and
Good try.
I tell you what, Parker can absolutely roll down the line.
That's crazy.
Holy smokes.
For him to be as big as he is.
As soon as Hawkins got on his knee to make the sliding grab, he didn't have a chance.
Right fielder number 30, Hudson Walker.
Not the worst thing that could happen there, though. Still have the double play in order.
They still got the double play in order, but I imagine they're going to steal Parker. There is no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I'd have to bet my top dollar again. He is gone on this pitch.
He's got a pretty big lead over there at first. McCoy. Big leg kick. Really doesn't give Hessian a chance. And now Purvis has runners at second and third.
And 2 for 2 so far. Need to make my way down to the Beau Rivage.
If I'm Leo Odom, I'm probably playing in here. So Jack Miller, even though a hard hit ball still would be tough to get JoJo Parker out at home with his speed. But you got Hudson Walker at the plate. And he's going to hit this one to right field. And it's going to at least score one. It's going to advance both runners. So a sac fly by Hudson Walker, and the Purvis Tornadoes take a 4-2 lead. So now Cannon Turner steps to the plate with Jacob Parker at third.
First baseman 25, Cannon Turner.
So 2 outs now here for the Bobcats. They trail the Tornadoes 4-2.
Good pitch. Good pitch there. Not bad.
If you're Coach Andy Davis, though, you got to be happy with the way Cooper McCoy's looked through a tough lineup.
Absolutely, especially the toughest part of their lineup.
This one gets behind Hessian. And now Parker scores on the wild pitch. And the Tornadoes take a 5-2 lead. Just a mistake there in that one with Parker's speed.
Yes. Oh, that should have. Looks like it could have been there on the pitch.
Yeah, good pitch there from McCoy. They say he misses up. And that's going to bring the count to 3-0. And I want to call it strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. McCoy trying to get his team here in the dugout. Bobcats trail 5-2.
Maybe.
And that one misses inside.
That was a good spot. Very good spot.
Good spot by McCoy, but just misses inside. And that's going to be another walk to Cannon Turner. Now Tice Shepard comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Cooper McCoy just looking to find the zone. Here again with 2. You know, the Purvis Tornadoes have done all their damage with 2 outs in this game. So 1 ball, no strikes. Tice Shepard, the hitter. Turner stands at first. This one fouled out of play.
Ooh. Almost hit a very nice truck over there.
Mm-hmm. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Shepard. Turner slides back in safe on the pickoff. And this one going to be popped up to center field. Braylon Harrison camps under it for out number 3. So the Tornadoes were able to get 2 more runs across and take a 5-2 lead, but we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So the right fielder, Will Rayner, steps up into the box for the Bobcats, leading things off. Will Rayner, Braylon Harrison, and Hayden Brown all due up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Bobcats trying to get some runs back, but Drew Swan, has thrown a good game so far through 3 innings.
Shout out to the William Carey Crusaders today, getting a big sweep over Point University.
The William Carey Crusaders, back-to-back World Series appearances from them.
Southern Miss with a big win today as well, across Sibley.
Yes, former Sumrall pitcher Cross Sibley.
Uh-oh.
And this could be trouble. It's going to be a single. He's lucky he bounced back up.
Absolutely. Rayner swinging a hot bat right now.
Center fielder, number 22, Braylon Harrison.
And so a single from Will Rayner. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And now Braylon Harrison steps up to the plate. And I'm telling you, if I'm Coach Davis, I'm making him square around a bunt.
Absolutely. A little bit of a wet ball. Good runner
Wet
at first.
turf.
Wet turf. Wet turf creates a wet ball.
Yeah, and
Good runner with Rayner.
absolutely. Rayner at first gets his lead. Swan throws it in for strike 1. The breaking ball. Braylon Harrison pops it foul for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Braylon Harrison. Rayner stands at first. The pickoff to first, not in time. And Rayner slides back in safely. Hayden Brown stands on deck for the Bobcats. And that pitch is way out. That'll bring the count to 2-2. Harrison reached on an error by the third baseman his last at-bat. This one hit well into left center, but Parker camps under it for out number 1. That'll bring up Hayden Brown, who's 1 for 1 on the game.
DH number 3, Hayden Brown.
So Hayden Brown, the DH, 1 for 1 on the game so far, steps up to the plate here for the Bobcats.
Want to give a shout out to Perry Turner, one of the best strength coaches around for sure. Go see him at Old Traction Sports.
Is he checking in?
He is checking in, telling me that I might have the future in commentary, not you.
So no balls, 1 strike. Here's 1 out. Hayden Brown. The lefty takes a pitch there. That one looked good, but it was a called ball. That's going to bring the count to 1-1. Hayden Brown, a big swing there. And misses it, and that's going to bring the count to 1-2. Turk Hessian stands on deck here for the Bobcats. And then the top of the order comes up. A swing and a miss. And that's another strikeout for Swan. And that gives the Purvis Tornadoes 2 outs.
Catcher number 2, Turk Hessian.
So Turk Hessian, the hitter now for the Bobcats. Now one misses out for ball 1. Hessian reached via the hit by pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike now after the foul ball. 2 outs. The Bobcats need to get something going. Hessian fouls this one out of play. And that's going to bring the count to 2-2. And that one misses away and brings the count 4-3-2. Rayner will be stealing on the pitch. Turk Hessian. Drew Swan, and Drew Swan wins the battle and screams to the dugout as he gets another strikeout, and he strands a Bobcat runner over at first. So we head to the top of the 5th inning. Purvis Tornadoes lead 5-2 here in this ballgame. So we are back live here in the top of the 5th inning. Cooper McCoy towing the rubber again here for the Bobcats, and Ethan Walker leading things off for the Tornadoes. It's Ethan Walker, Bo Flatt, and Paxton Cooper all due up. Ethan Walker, a big swing and a miss there on the first pitch he sees. And Chancey Rogers, Chancey Rogers.
Big shout out to Chancey.
Checking in. He's saying 10 former Bulls are out here playing.
10 former Bulls are starting. He said there's more in the dugouts.
Oh, I believe it.
That's an incredible stat for the Bull Baseball Club.
A great organization. Led by great people. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Walker. And this one's going to be hit up the middle, and that's going to be a single to lead things off here for the Tornadoes. So now the third baseman, Bo Flatt, comes to the plate.
Third baseman number 7, Bo Flatt.
So it looks like we're going to have a sub running for Ethan Walker. And Bo Flatt stepping up to the plate for the Tornadoes. So number 16 checks in at first base for number 11. I don't have a number 16 on their roster. Bo Flat watches that one for strike one. Cooper McCoy, after a leadoff single, gets back in the zone. Here to Bo Flat. Double play is in order. So no balls, one strike. Here to Flat. And he shows butt and pops it out of play. And that's going to go over the net foul. So now 2 strikes here on Flat. Wouldn't be surprised if the runner tries to go here. Probably a breaking ball count. A good pitch there by McCoy. Just misses out for the first ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCoy comes set and delivers. This one's going to be popped up.
1.
To the right fielder, Will Rayner.
Yep.
And he throws it to first. And he gets the double play from right field. And that's 2 outs. Now for the Bobcats.
Left fielder number 9, Paxton Cooper.
So now Paxton Cooper, the 9-hole hitter for the Tornadoes. He is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and he hits this one to third base. They're going to say it hits off his foot. So they call it a foul ball.
Need a good 3 up, 3 down inning here from McCoy.
Yeah, get some good momentum going for the Bobcats.
And another reason, Parker's on deck. Don't want to face him with anybody on.
Do not want to face him. You know, like I said earlier, the Purvis Tornadoes have done a lot of damage with 2 outs in this ball game. A swing and a miss there by Paxton Cooper. And Cooper McCoy trying to get a big strikeout. And he does. So he sends the Bobcats to the dugout.
Good inning there from McCoy.
And he gives the Tornadoes a 0 on the board. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Purvis Tornadoes lead 5-2 when we come back. So Drew Davis set to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And in the famous words of Coach Larry Knight, you have to win the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings.
Absolutely.
Those are the most important 3 innings of the ball game. And a good start with Cooper McCoy holding the Purvis Tornadoes to a minimum. And that one Hit very hard by Davis, but it goes foul. We got to wait until this one gets picked up from left field. Goes into the corner. And the bullpen catcher comes out of the dugout and runs all the way down there. So Davis is going to step back in with 2 strikes. Davis is 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. That one misses way out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Davis. And that one misses in.
Needs to have a long one here, make Swan work. Getting that bullpen a little bit. Good start.
Yeah, makes him throw another pitch there. It's going to bring the count full here to Davis. And this one hit well into left center, and it's got a chance. And Parker catches it right at the wall for out number 1.
Not a bad swing there at all from Davis on the breaking ball.
Left fielder number 5, Caden Williams.
Looks like he may have been a little bit out in front.
Yeah, it almost looked like he capped that ball. Just a hair. So that's another fly out, and Davis has an 0 for 3 night. So Swan keeping Davis to a minimum. And now Caden Williamson. Tell you what, Swan just continues to fill the zone.
Just filling it up.
2 pitches.
Nothing overpowering, just it's the power of strikes.
And I always tell people, if you can throw 2 pitches, it don't matter the velo.
It doesn't matter.
If you can mix it up, and this one grounded to JoJo Parker. JoJo Parker, silk and smooth over there at short, throws it to first for out number 2.
It's just a hard place to hit it to get a hit.
So a 4-3 put out. It's going to bring up Landon Hawkins.
Second baseman number 16, Landon Hawkins.
So Landon Hawkins, who's 2 for 2 on the night, comes to the plate. And that fastball misses up.
When does Purvis and Sumrall match up again?
Here in 2 weeks, they'll start their district play, and that's the first district matchup.
Wow.
So
nice test.
So they're not far. You know, last year in the Adidas tournament, Sumrall 10-run ruled Purvis Tornadoes, kind of in the same matchup. Not their normal starters.
But Swan showing some promise here that he can be a weekend guy or a game 3 guy.
Absolutely, Swan really filling it up through 5 innings. And this one's hammered into left center, and it might have a chance. And you can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. Home run, Landon Hawkins.
That ball was crushed.
Home run, Landon Hawkins.
So Landon Hawkins hits a line drive home run, and that gives the Bobcats some life here in the 5th.
Wow, that ball was crushed.
A lot of exit velo off the bat of Hawkins there. And now Leo Odom steps up to the plate. But you know, solo home runs will not do it.
Absolutely, they won't. It'd be really beneficial if we could have some base runners on right there. But, you know, it happens.
And if you're Swan, you just step back up. You got 2 outs. Still winning 5-3, so still feeling good about your lead.
Yeah, that ball was hammered. It may have gotten 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah, really did not look like it was going to make it out of the ballpark.
Good take there from Odom. Be a good time to get something going.
I almost wonder if they're going to give Odom the green light here. that's a strike. And that breaking ball
Get on down
misses
there,
for ball 4. So now Jack Miller steps up to the plate here for the Bobcats.
Got to take the headset
It looks
off
like
to hear a song.
Coach Farrow will make a pitching change here in the 5th. You can tip your hat to Drew Swan if you're a Purvis Tornado fan. A good game, just giving up 3 runs to the Sumrall Bobcats. And he exits the game here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Like to give credit where credit's due. That was a great outing from Drew Swan.
Great outing from Drew Swan. There'll be a new pitcher, Nash Teeter. So Jack Miller, the hitter here, with 2 outs. Odom stands at first. The 0 pitch looked like a changeup to Miller. Miller 0 for 2 in the game. He's got a ground out to the shortstop and a fly out to center field. A swing and a foul tip. And didn't look like the pitcher came set there, but they don't call a balk. And he holds off on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here with 2 outs to Jack Miller. Odom stands at first. Will Rayner on deck for the Bobcats. They trailed the Tornadoes 5-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one misses low. He's going to pick to first, but Odom slides back in safely. So a 2-2 count here with 2 outs. Jack Miller trying to extend the inning. Here with 2. And this one's going to be hit right in front of the plate. The pitcher throws it to first for out number 3. So the Bobcats get 1 back. But they trail the Tornadoes 5-3, and we head to the 6th inning here in Sumrall. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So we are back here in the top of the 6th inning, and Cooper McCoy has got his test again here. JJ Parker leading things off, then Drew Swan, and then Jacob Parker. JJ Parker is 0 for 2 in the game. He's got a hit by pitch in his last at-bat against McCoy. The Tornadoes looking to extend the lead here in the top of the 6th. And that's going to be a called strike. So a 1-1 count here to Parker. And McCoy misses there, and the count goes to 2-1. If you're McCoy and then a freshman out there on the mound for the Bobcats, I'm sure he feels a lot of pressure against these Parker kids. Both signed to Mississippi State.
Both projected top 3 round draft picks.
Yeah, so a lot of pressure for the freshman, but he's handled it well so far in the game. 3 balls, 1 strike. And a swing, a foul tip.
It's a healthy swing.
There by Parker. So a full count now to the leadoff hitter, JoJo Parker. McCoy in the windup. He delivers. And that's going to be a single for Parker. Rayner gets it in. So a leadoff single. And now Drew Swan heads to the plate.
Good opportunity for
Number
a double play
22,
ball here.
Drew Swan.
Correct, but you have to imagine Parker will be stealing at some point.
That is true. I will bet my top dollar again he will go. Maybe not this pitch.
McCoy.
No, I'm going to say this pitch. Nope.
This is on the fastball in.
Still 2 for 3 on the day.
And Miller heads to the mound.
Looks like Maddox McDaniel warming up. Could be wrong about that.
And looks like the Bobcats will go to the bullpen. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Cooper McCoy ends his day. But a good outing there by McCoy to keep the Bobcats in this thing. So we will be back after the break. So we're back, and Riggs Russell The pitcher for the Bobcats now.
Was just told this is Riggs' first day on varsity.
Yeah, first day on varsity, and he's got a very tough lineup to go through. Drew Swan, the hitter, and then Jacob Parker stands on deck. JoJo Parker stands over at first base. And a runner goes. And Hessian, good throw, just not in time. And JoJo Parker swipes the bag. So now the Purvis Tornadoes have a runner in scoring position here with no outs. Riggs Russell. A 2-1 count here to Drew Swan. The Bobcats trail 5-3 here in the top of the 6th inning. And Russell. And that one caught by Rayner out in right field. But it's going to allow Parker to reach third base. So 1 out now for Russell and the Bobcats.
Center fielder number 23, Jacob Parker.
Put him on.
So a fly out to right field, and they're going to throw to Jacob Parker here. He's 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a home run. Russell misses away there, and I would sit away if I was Riggs Russell. But look at the gap out in left.
Wow.
Caden Williamson playing left center.
Looking like he could run for a minute if he hits it down that left field line.
Yeah, and they're staying away from Parker, and Parker's got the ability to use the other side of the field. And a ball out there by Russell. Parker already with a long shot today.
Don't want to make a mistake here to Parker. Yeah.
A big swing and a miss, and I felt the wind off the bat from up here.
That is a very healthy hack.
2 balls, 1 strike. Russell. Comes set. Kind of a 3/4 release from Russell.
Got to get rid of it. Oh.
And that's going to be an error by Drew Davis.
Tough play.
Tough play. Couldn't find really a hop to get.
Would have been a tough play even if he would have caught it with the wheels that Parker has.
And you almost...
Right fielder number 30, Hudson Walker.
Parker, look at his lead at first. And got him on the pickoff.
Absolutely.
And Parker yelling at the umpire.
Absolutely, that got him.
Really didn't even look close over there at first, but...
Good move there from Riggs Russell.
Yeah, Riggs Russell, if he can get out of here just giving up 1 run, I would say that's a plus for Riggs Russell in his first appearance.
Yeah, he
Got a ground ball from
up to 80 right there.
Jacob Parker. No balls, 1 strike. Here to Hudson Walker. Hudson Walker 1 for 3 on the day, or 1 for 2. He's got a sac fly.
You know Riggs can handle a little bit of pressure, handling the football team this last year as a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, and used to being the spotlight.
Yes. That is good
Good
stuff.
breaking ball there. That one started right at Walker and fell in for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Don't want to give him anything really good to hit. And that's a good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riggs Russell comes set. And he delivers the breaking ball and gets the strikeout to Walker. And a great outing out of the bullpen. If you're Riggs Russell, you got to be happy with that. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball. So Will Rayner set to lead things off here for the Bobcats. Got a few live stream sponsors. BB Geomatics, Lewis Landry Architects, Bandits Barbecue, and Back 42 Sports. They're the only reason that this is able to happen with their sponsorship. So thank you guys for sponsoring the live stream. Will Rayner stands in with a 1-1 count. He's 2 for 2 in the day with 2 singles. So a guy that could really lead things off here for the Bobcats. He takes that breaking ball in for strike 2. If I'm Rayner, that's the one I'm unloading on. He unloads on that one, and it's going to at least be 2. It gets down in the corner. Left fielder snags it, throws it into Parker, and a leadoff double for Will Rayner.
Rayner on fire right now.
Center fielder number 22, Braylon Harrison.
And if I'm Braylon Harrison, you just got to find a way to move him here. You got to find a way to move Rayner.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad thing to get Harrison on base though. Wouldn't be a bad thing to get Harrison on base here. Get some speed out there before the top of the lineup comes back up.
Yeah, you got Harrison, Hayden Brown, and then Turk Hessian. But it looks like they're going to pinch hit for Turk Hessian when he comes up with Tyler Lowry. That one misses low for ball 1. Teeter on the mound.
Oh.
And this one hit to right field. And it's going back. And it's got a chance. And that's going to be a home run. Braylon Harrison. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye.
Home run, Braylon Harrison.
Great swing there from Braylon Harrison.
Braylon Harrison taking it opposite field for the home run. And the Bobcats climb back in this game 6-5 after a 2-run shot from Braylon Harrison.
Goodness. What a swing.
And you know, Harrison is a guy with a bunch of upside. Teeter just hands the ball to Tony Farlow. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So we will be back after the break. And a big live stream shout out for one of our live stream sponsors, Mitchco Construction. Mitchco Construction just built the tennis courts down by the softball field. And so give your support to Mitchco Construction. They do a lot for the Sumrall community. And we will be back after the break. So Hayden Brown, the first victim for Paxton Cooper, the new pitcher for the Purvis Tornadoes.
Brown with a big swing already early in this game. A 2 RBI double.
Yeah, 2 RBI double. He struck out his last at-bat, 1 for 2 on the night. Tyler Lowry stands on deck. He's going to be hitting for Turk Hessian. And then the top of the order for the Bobcats. And that one's going to miss low and away. Out of the hands of Paxton Cooper. Hayden Brown has really shown some life in this Bobcat lineup. He watches that one away. And he draws the count full. So a good at-bat here to start things for the Bobcats. And that one misses low, and that's going to be a walk to Hayden Brown.
It's a good start. Good start.
Pinch hitter number 34, Tyler Lowry.
So Tyler Lowry, the pinch hitter. And when I tell you this kid's big, I knew Tyler Lowry's got a hack on him.
Absolutely. There's a lot of power in that bat from Tyler Lowry.
And he steps up with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bobcats already scored 2 here to cut into the Purvis Tornado lead. Off the bat of Braylon Harrison, a 2-run shot out into the lofts in right field. That one misses up and away to Tyler Lowry. Hayden Brown stands at first. And the pick. Cooper unable to get him at first. Good take there by Lowry, but he calls that one for strike 1.
A lefty warming down in the pen for the Tornadoes.
And Lowry swings at that one way over his head. It's going to bring the count to 1-2. That one misses high. Billy, these are 2 teams that see each other a lot. You really couldn't think this game was going to stay 6-3 to the end of the game. You knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
To make this a very good game. We've had a good game so far, and that one misses in. And the throw from Teeter is going to get Brown at second. Hayden Brown decided to steal. And so he's thrown out at second base. And now Tyler Lowry steps back up to the plate.
It's a very good throw there from the catcher.
Very good throw, absolutely. The catcher, Banks Teeter, was at one time committed to Southern Miss. Now he's committed to Pearl River Community College. Lowry chops this one to third, and it goes foul. the top of the lineup for the Bobcats, stand on deck. A swing and a miss, and that one gets out of the glove of Teeter. And he tags Lowry. And now the Bobcats have 2 outs, but Drew Davis comes to the plate. Shortstop, number 8, Drew Davis. So Drew Davis, who's 0 for 3 on the night, 3 flyouts, but he's had 3 good competitive at-bats and 3 long flyouts. 2 of them have been caught on the wall. So a guy who's very capable of tying this thing up with 1 swing of the bat. He does not have a home run this season, had a few last year. And I know he had one at Purvis just a season ago. That one misses low. So 2-1 count here to Davis. Billy, that strikeout, you could tell it took the breath out of the Bobcats.
Absolutely, that's a big
momentum
out
switcher
for Purvis.
Yeah, and that's a ground out to the second baseman. So we head to the 7th inning. The Bobcats try to hold Purvis to 6 runs and get back in the dugout, trying to get things back in the Bobcats' favor. So we will be back in the top of the 7th inning. This is Zane Berry, and you are listening to Bobcat Baseball.
Oh, nippy.
So Cannon Turner, the hitter for the Tornadoes, to lead things off in the top of the 7th inning. Riggs Russell back on the mound for the Bobcats after a good top of the 6th inning out of Russell. He's going to try to follow it up here. Cannon Turner, he's 0 for 1 on the day. He's got 2 walks and a strikeout. And Russell throws the breaking ball. A nice little windup up there out of Russell. Goes over the head with it.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, good stuff from the freshman. A breaking ball fouled back into the net. Count goes to 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch called strike, and that brings the count to 0-2 here to Turner. Russell staying around the zone. And a good pitch there by Russell. That's where you want to miss with an 0-2 count.
Jeremy Templeton out there firing up the grill.
Yeah, if you're hungry, go out to left field and tell Coach Templeton that Zane Berry and Billy Garrity sent you.
And we'll be there shortly.
And we will be there shortly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here with no outs to Cannon Turner. The 2-2 pitch. Good spot.
Ooh.
There by Russell.
Must have been low.
And now a full count. Russell really needs to get this batter. Leadoff man can hurt you. He gets back in the zone, but it's fouled back behind home plate. And the count stays full. And that's going to be a leadoff walk to Kenan Turner.
Second baseman number 2, Ty Shepard.
So now Ty Shepard comes to the plate. Billy, tell us about your future endeavors. You're with Southern Pipe and Supply down on the coast.
Yeah, man, I've been there for Friday was my two-month mark of being with Southern Pipe and Supply in Gulfport, Mississippi.
2-month anniversary. So if you are doing any building or construction or need any pipes or air conditioners, what all can y'all provide? I know Jason Hawkins
is the man for the AC sales.
Works for Southern Pipe and Supply as well.
Another former Bobcat, Connor Barron, is down there in Gulfport with me. He's the real Sumrall legend.
Yeah, absolutely. Drafted, what, in the second round?
Second or third round, something incredible stat for him. Yes, sir. Any plumbing work?
And this one's going to be hitting the right field. It's going to be down. Rayner is going to scoop it. He's going to throw it.
Let it go.
And they may have him at third. Odom drops it. And that ball is thrown into right field. And the Tornadoes are going to score. And he's going to try to get to third. And Tice, on the single, gets to third base and allows Kenan Turner to score a run. Tough break there for Riggs Russell. And Coach Andy Davis goes out to the mound trying to fire his guys up. Now a runner in scoring position at third base here with no outs. And Ethan Walker heads to the plate for the Purvis Tornadoes. Tough break there for the Bobcats. Would have had Turner at third, but Odom dropped it. And then the pitcher picks it up and tries to get the runner out at second. So nobody out here for Ethan Walker. He takes that one for strike one. Ethan Walker, he's 1 for 2 today. He's got a ground out to the shortstop, a single, and a walk. A big swing and a miss there by Walker. And Riggs has him down to an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to Walker. And that's going to plunk him in the back. With an 0-2 count, he plunks Ethan Walker. And now Bo Flack comes to the plate. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Cade Lawler.
Pinch hitter for Purvis, Cade Lawler.
So Cade Lawler hits now with runners at first and third. Purvis with a 7-5 lead here in the 7th. Hessian blocks that one up. Walker stands at first. And Shepard stands at third. And this is going to be popped up. Jack Miller It's going to be under for out number 1. So a big, big out there for Riggs Russell.
Left fielder number 9, Paxton Cooper.
So Paxton Cooper comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Riggs trying to get an out here. A double play would be ideal, but that one's hit into left field for a 1-out single, and now JoJo Parker comes to the plate here for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes take a 8-5 lead here in the 7th. Coach Miller heads to the mound, and looks like there's going to be a pitching change here for the Bobcats. Braden Smith coming in to pitch here for Sumrall in the 7th. We will be back after the break. So now the shortstop, Joseph Parker.
And damage control time for the Bobcats here.
Yeah, you really need a ground ball here. Braden Smith, the new pitcher. Here for the Bobcats. And he's got a tough test as we are at the top of the lineup. Seems like we've said that a million times today.
It's Parker's 4th at bat.
5th.
5th at bat, goodness.
And this one's going to be popped up, and it's going to be barely foul.
I'm playing so much on that pull side. No one's going to get to that one.
Yeah, that's where the shift can hurt you there. Caden Williamson playing in right center, or left center. So no balls, 1 strike, here with 1 out to JoJo Parker. Ethan Walker stands at second, Paxton Cooper at first. 1 out, an 8-5 lead for the Tornadoes. And that one misses in the dirt for ball 1. 85 out of the hands. Braden Smith and Rhett Harvey checking in.
Rhett Harvey.
Let's
go.
The legendary quarterback for the Bobcats. And that's going to be a strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to JoJo Parker. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He's also been hit by a pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2.
Yep.
And that's going to be it. That one barely misses.
I'd have to ring him on that one.
Yeah, and man, that's a tough call there. Braden Smith put that exactly where he needed to put it. But instead, a called ball. And this one's going to be grounded back up the middle, and it's going to be a tough play. Nobody's going to get it. Hit off the glove of Braden Smith. Braden Smith did all he could do to get it, but hits off the top of the glove and rolls in the Bermuda Triangle. So now Drew Swan comes to the plate.
Number 22, Drew Swan.
So bases loaded now for the Tornadoes. Braden Smith, if he can get another ground ball, he can get out of this inning, but
You definitely want to do that before you have to face another Parker.
yeah, the other Parker, I would almost just be willing to put on base. Here the base is loaded and 1 out.
Could definitely put it out of reach with 1 swing.
You know, you already got to score 3. If you're able to get Drew Swan here, I don't think it would be a horrible idea to intentionally walk Jacob Parker.
The old intentional walk as
Jacob
well.
Parker's 4 for 4 today.
Wow, okay. Treat him with the Barry Bonds approach.
And that one's going to get hit out in the right center. They're going to try to score 2. Another Tornado runs around. And the Tornadoes scored 2 more runs to make it a 10-5 ball game. And definitely now, I would put them on with an open base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over at third.
Got to score 5. You don't want to have to score 8.
So Drew Swan with a single.
Which
Fielder number 23, Jacob Parker.
there was a situation earlier where I thought I might would throw him on base.
And they elect not to. So Braden Smith throwing to Parker here. You know, it's going to be very hard to get him in a double play as well if he is to hit a ground ball with his speed.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a very well-hit ground ball.
Pretty much at the bag.
And with Hawkins so far in that 4-hole, maybe a tough one regardless.
Davis really wouldn't have anybody to flip it to.
Good pitch there.
That one cue-balled. And Braden Smith has Jacob Parker down 0-2. So Swan stands at first. JoJo Parker stands at second. And the Purvis Tornadoes lead the Bobcats 10-5. If they are to win this game, they will play the Columbia Academy Cougars here at Larry Knight Field next. Columbia Academy beat Purvis just 2 nights ago.
That was the opening round of this tournament, wasn't it?
It was first game of the tournament. Columbia Academy beat Purvis 5-4. And Logan Buckley had a gem through that game.
That Columbia Academy team, man, you got to watch out for them.
Yeah, whoever wins this game is going to have a tough test with the Cougars. Braden Smith is signed with Pearl River Community College, not for baseball, but for golf.
Golf. He's playing the right sport. I wish I could have played some golf back in my day.
Yes, that will help him later on in life.
Absolutely. Those golf skills will carry a long ways.
What I would do to just be able to go out to the golf course and have a good round every time I played.
Man, what I would do to just break 90 every time.
And a runner.
Oh,
throw it.
There we go.
And so on the pickoff from Turk Hessian, they get Drew Swan at second, but that allows JoJo Parker to reach third safely. And now you've got Jacob Parker with a 1-2 count.
I think if Smith wasn't so far ahead in the count, you might consider putting him on here.
Correct. With 1 ball and 2 strikes, it's kind of hard to justify doing that, but I wouldn't give him anything to hit. That's for sure.
But a great spot there from Braden.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, the scoreboard says full count. That one, Parker leaned on it and fouled it back.
I have a feeling Parker takes some very, very impressive BP.
Yeah, I imagine it's a lot like Slade Wilkes.
I imagine it's very, very similar to Slade Wilkes.
3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and Braden Smith gets him out on strikes. The 4-for-4 Jacob Parker strikes out. And the Bobcats trail 10-5.
Big punch out there, though.
And a ginormous punch out. But the Bobcats have 5 runs to grab here. So we will be back after the break. And Caden Williamson set to lead things off here for the Bobcats in the bottom of the 7th inning. Caden Williamson takes that one for strike 1. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 2 ground outs and a fly out. He's going to hit this one in the gap. In the 4-hole, he's going to throw it to first. Paxton Cooper grabs it for out number 1. So a 3-1 put out, and now Landon Hawkins steps up to the plate.
Second baseman number 16, Landon Hawkins.
So Landon Hawkins 3 for 3 on the day. He homered in his last at-bat. And if there's a guy that can spark this Bobcat lineup, it is Hawkins.
Absolutely. Been swinging a very good bat past 2 nights.
That one misses in. That's going to bring the count to 2-0. The Bobcats just need base runners at this point. You can create havoc with base runners.
Absolutely.
Just the fact there's a runner on base can hurt that pitcher.
No such thing as the 5-run home run, so base runners are key.
And a 3-0 count. I really hope Hawkins takes it here. And he does. You know, you almost have to worry there. 3-0 count, arguably your best hitter. Usually they have the green light, but you don't want to take advantage of it there. So 1-out walk to Landon Hawkins. Now Leo Odom heads to the plate.
Third baseman number 4, Leo Odom.
So Leo Odom comes to the plate. Jack Miller and then Will Rayner.
They have a chance here.
Yeah, we have seen them score 5 in an inning before. That one misses out for ball 1.
Probably give him the take till you get a strike sign here, if there's a sign for that.
Yeah. That one misses up.
Definitely here.
Two balls, no strikes. Ricky Smith checking in. He says go Bobcats. He usually watches all the Sumrall Bobcat baseball games and a big fan. So very glad to have him.
Word for word, go Bobcats.
And that one, another walk to, just like we said, Bobcat base runners.
Get it going.
And back-to-back walks.
Head set off for Jack's walkout song.
And now Jack Miller comes to the plate.
I love that.
So after the pitching coach came out to talk to his pitcher, Paxton Cooper, Jack Miller steps up. Here with one out, two runners on base. Struggling to find the zone. It's walked back-to-back hitters. But you know what the statistic is after a pitcher has a meeting with his coach. His first pitch strike is like 85% of the time. It's the craziest stat ever.
So, yeah, it's almost guaranteed.
He just threw one there.
So that will add to the stat.
While I was at East Mississippi, our hitting coach told us that's the best time to swing after a coach's meeting at the mound. It's an 85% chance he throws a strike.
And more times than not, that pitcher's just trying to split the plate.
Correct. Just a fastball. Trying to get in the zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Jack Miller at the plate. Will Rayner on deck, and that one misses outside.
Yeah, that's a good foot off the plate.
That's a good 3 feet off the plate. The Purvis Tornadoes fans jumping out of their seat here. And this is going to be a tough play.
Got to beat it.
Cooper throws it to first. And he gets Miller out at first. So now Will Rayner steps up with 2 outs.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Rayner get the intentional pass here.
I don't know.
His bat is literally on fire.
10-5. He's 3 for 3, though. So the right fielder, Will Rayner, comes to the plate here for the Bobcats. And he's going to hit this to the second baseman. It's going to get by the glove, and he's going to score 2.
Man, is he swinging it.
And so he's 4 for 4 on the night. And now Braylon Harrison, who hit a 2-run shot his last at-bat, comes up to the plate here for the Bobcats.
Has a chance to put the Bobcats within 1 again.
Number 22, Braylon Harrison.
The Bobcats need a 2-out rally here in the 7th. Harrison watches that one. A bad call there by the umpire. Looks like it almost hit the dirt. So Braylon Harrison heads back to the plate.
The Tornado fans getting a little chippy over here.
I hear them over here. They are being a little chippy.
Getting a little chippy.
But You can do that when you're up 10-7.
Absolutely, you can, with 1 out left to get.
But that's the fun part about this rivalry. That one misses.
Looked like a better pitch than the last one.
Yeah, that one just barely misses outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Braylon Harrison. Harrison just looking to extend the inning. You got Hayden Brown on deck for the Bobcats. That one. That's going to be a balk. So Rayner advances to second on the pitch.
Rayner's got to be hitting about 460 right now.
He came into the game 323, and he's 4 for 4 today.
That's a good average booster right there.
So I'm sure it's climbing. One ball, 1 strike. Here with 2 outs. And that one misses in. That's going to be ball 2. The Bobcat lineup, we're down to the bottom of the order. If they can get it to the top, they have a 100% chance of winning this game.
100% chance.
99. That one.
It's guaranteed if Drew Davis can get to the plate.
That one on the white line. It's going to bring the count to 2-2 here with 2 outs. Braylon Harrison choking up, just trying to survive. And he hits this one foul into the deck over there with Ronnie Smith.
Surprised Ronnie didn't make a good catch there. The great athlete that he is.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here to Braylon Harrison. The winner of this game will face Columbia Academy. And that one misses out. And the count goes to 3-2.
It's about a 1.5 foot off the plate.
From the side, it looks good.
It really does. I mean,
because he's set up so far outside.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard for them to see that.
I see their argument, but
from up here, I mean, that was the other side of the white line in the other batter's box. And a swing and a miss, and the Tornadoes win the game 10-7 here against the Bobcats, and they will take on the Columbia Academy Cougars in the Adidas Tournament Championship. Thank you for tuning in. This is Zane Berry and Billy Garrity, and you are watching Bobcat Baseball.